Have you ever wondered why so many women over 60 in America are choosing curls instead of sticking with straight or short hair? At first, it may sound like just another beauty trend. But if you look closer, you'll realize there's something deeper happening. For many women, turning 60 feels like a turning point. Some believe their best years of beauty are behind them, that it's too late to experiment or reinvent their style. But here's the truth. This stage of life can be the most empowering time to embrace elegance, confidence, and even a little daring. And that's where curls come in. Curls aren't just a hairstyle. They are a statement, a soft rebellion against the idea that beauty fades with age. Loose waves can soften our features, gentle curls can highlight our silver strands, and all of them tell the world, I am still here. I am still vibrant, I am still me. So today, let's dive deeper. Why are curls becoming the choice of so many women over 60? And more importantly, how can they unlock not only a fresh look, but a fresh sense of confidence? Let's begin. As we step into our 60s, many of us notice changes in our hair. It may become thinner, finer, or even start to lose that natural volume we once took for granted. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, more than half of women over 60 experience noticeable hair thinning. I know this all too well. There was a time when I would tie my hair back every single day, hoping no one would notice how sparse it had become. But one day, almost on a whim, I decided to try soft curls, encouraged by a dear friend, and the difference was almost magical. The gentle waves made my hair look fuller, more vibrant, and for the first time in years, I looked in the mirror and felt truly confident again. Let me ask you, if you've ever looked in the mirror and wished for thicker hair, would you be open to trying curls just once, to see how it transforms you? Curly hair doesn't just disguise thinning, it softens our appearance in a way that feels youthful and graceful. In fact, a survey from ARP found that nearly half of women over 60 felt more confident with soft, wavy styles because it brightened their face and reduced the harshness that sometimes comes with age. I'll never forget the first time I left the salon with loose, beachy waves. My daughter took one look at me and said, "Mum, you look 10 years younger." That one simple change brought such lightness into my step. Do you believe a small change, like trying a new hairstyle, could make you feel radiant again? But beyond looks, curly hair has a wonderful way of expressing our personality. A study highlighted in Good Housekeeping showed that more than half of women in their 60s and 70s feel curly hair gives them extra confidence in social settings. And I've seen this firsthand. One of my yoga classmates, a vibrant woman of 68, always arrives with her chic, bouncy curls sprinkled with natural silver highlights. She once told me, "These curls aren't just about style. They remind people that I'm still embracing life and open to new experiences." For me, I chose shoulder-length waves. They make me feel both classic and a little artistic, a blend of who I've always been and who I'm becoming. And you know what? People notice. The glances I get are no longer sympathetic looks about aging, but admiring ones, because confidence has a way of shining through. If you could choose, would you go for timeless, elegant curls or bold, modern waves that show a little more personality? The truth is, curls are so much more than a hairstyle. They can disguise the things we no longer love, highlight the beauty we still have, and, most importantly, they reflect the confidence that grows stronger with age. One of the quiet truths about reaching 60 is that it often brings a new set of insecurities. Many of us worry about how we are perceived. We wonder if changing our style will draw unwanted attention, or if people will whisper that we're trying too hard. Hair, in particular, can feel like unfamiliar territory. A recent AARP survey revealed that more than 40% of women over 60 hesitate to experiment with new hairstyles, worried it might look inappropriate for their age. I know that hesitation all too well. At 61, I remember standing in the mirror with a deep sigh, staring at my thinning hair and wondering if I should just accept it as it was. A little voice inside me whispered, "Isn't it too late for something as bold as curls?" For months, I let that voice win. I tied my hair back, avoided mirrors, and quietly carried the weight of feeling less like myself. But something shifted the day I finally decided to try. With gentle encouragement from a close friend, I walked into a salon and asked for soft curls. I was nervous, almost embarrassed. Yet when I saw my reflection afterward, I hardly recognized the woman looking back. She seemed lighter, brighter, radiant in a way I hadn't felt in years. I didn't feel silly. I felt alive. And for the first time in a long time, I thought to myself, yes, I am still beautiful. The change was more than cosmetic. It was emotional. Psychology researchers have long noted the connection between appearance and confidence. In fact, Psychology Today reported that nearly half of women over 60 who tried a new hairstyle described feeling noticeably happier and more self-assured. I wasn't surprised. My curls didn't just frame my face, they lifted my spirit. Suddenly, I found myself smiling more freely, saying yes to social invitations I would have declined, and even striking up conversations with strangers. And of course, we have powerful examples to remind us that confidence is timeless. Look at Jane Fonda. Well into her 80s, she graces red carpets with her signature voluminous curls, embodying elegance and strength in equal measure. Or Oprah Winfrey, who in her mid-60s often wears flowing curls and waves that radiate warmth, authority, and undeniable grace. These women remind us that beauty and confidence don't fade with age, they evolve. But the inspiration doesn't only come from celebrities. I've seen it among my own friends. One dear friend, at 64, used to keep her silver hair hidden beneath scarves. She worried people would see only her age, not her spirit. Yet when she finally tried soft waves with a natural grey blend, it was as if she rediscovered herself. She began attending community gatherings, volunteering at local events, and smiling with a confidence that lit up every room. Watching her transformation reminded me that sometimes one small change is enough to unlock the life we've been quietly yearning for. So, why curls? Because they're more than just a hairstyle. They are a gentle act of rebellion against the idea that beauty belongs only to the young. They are a celebration of vitality, a reminder that we are still vibrant, still radiant, and still deserving of admiration, both from others and, most importantly, from ourselves. Let me ask you, when was the last time you did something simple, yet powerful, that made you feel more like you again? Keeping curls elegant after 60 is less about following strict rules and more about making gentle, thoughtful choices that bring out your natural beauty. The first step is choosing the right type of curl. Not every curl pattern flatters mature features. Loose waves and soft, flowing curls tend to brighten the face and add a graceful softness, while very tight curls can sometimes feel a bit overwhelming. I learned this the hard way. At 63, I tried small, tight curls, hoping they'd make me look more youthful. Instead, they made my face look sharper and busier. When I switched to loose, shoulder-length waves, the effect was completely different. Simple, yet refined. Friends immediately noticed, and the compliments reminded me that subtlety often has the strongest impact. Color is another key element. At this stage of life, covering every silver strand isn't always the most flattering approach. Many hairstylists now recommend gray blending, soft highlights, and lowlights that allow natural silver to shine through gracefully. In fact, a survey from Aveda found that more than half of women over 60 felt more confident with lighter, natural shades like caramel, chestnut, or silver highlights. I once tried delicate silver streaks woven into my natural brown, and instead of feeling older, I felt polished, modern, and elegant. Sometimes embracing your silver makes you look not older, but wiser and more radiant. Caring for curls is just as important as choosing the style. Curly hair naturally tends to be drier because oils from the scalp don't travel down the strands as easily. Experts say curly hair is up to 30% more prone to dryness compared to straight hair. I learned to treat mine gently, avoiding too much heat, using moisturizing creams, and even switching to a silk pillowcase to keep my curls soft and frizz-free. These little rituals may sound small, but together they make all the difference. My hair now feels healthier, bouncier, and far easier to manage. And finally, curls look their best when they're paired with the right wardrobe. For me, that often means flowing midi dresses or simple blouses with clean lines, paired with just a pearl earring or a silk scarf. A study in Good Housekeeping noted that nearly 60% of women over 60 feel more sophisticated when they embrace a less is more approach to fashion. I couldn't agree more. Once I wore my soft curls with a pastel dress and a single strand of pearls to a birthday dinner, and a friend remarked that I looked Parisian chic, effortless yet elegant. The secret, I believe, lies in harmony. The right curl pattern, a thoughtful color, gentle care, and refined styling all work together to create an elegant look that feels timeless. At 60 and beyond, our hair can be more than just hair. It can be a quiet statement of confidence, grace, and self-expression. I'd love to share a story that truly touched my heart. It's about a woman in California, 65 years old, who spent years feeling self-conscious about her hair. As it became thinner and grayer, she began to hide it under hats and scarves. Little by little, she withdrew from community events and social gatherings, convinced that her appearance made her less vibrant. Then, with a gentle nudge from her daughter, she decided to try something new, a soft, natural curl. The transformation was remarkable. The curls added volume, softened the silver strands, and gave her an elegance she hadn't felt in years. But what mattered most wasn't just how she looked. It was how she felt. People began complimenting her, not just friends and neighbors, but even strangers she met at the grocery store or on her morning walks. Research from AARP shows that nearly half of women over 60 say a single compliment about their appearance can brighten their entire day. And that's exactly what happened for her. Those small words of kindness gave her the courage to step back into life. She joined a local dance class, started attending community events again, and even stood up to speak at a town meeting. Something she never would have done before. And I wonder, have you ever experienced that? Has a small change, Maybe a haircut, a new color, or even a different way of styling your hair made you feel more confident, more like yourself again. I know I have. At 62, when I first tried loose waves, I felt lighter, freer. Suddenly, I wasn't worried about what people thought. I said yes to more invitations, I laughed more, and I discovered joy in the little things once again. The message here is simple, but powerful. Sometimes just one small change, like embracing curls, can open the door to a whole new journey of confidence, happiness, and self-discovery. Curls are not just a hairstyle. They're a quiet key that can unlock a whole new chapter of elegance and confidence after 60. They remind us that beauty doesn't belong to the young. It belongs to every woman who chooses to carry herself with grace and joy. True elegance is not about turning back the clock. It's about stepping forward with confidence, embracing who we are today, and celebrating the woman we've become. And sometimes, something as simple as a new curl can be the spark that makes us feel radiant again. So if you've ever thought about changing your look, maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for. Try it once. You may just discover a version of yourself that feels brighter, freer, and more alive than ever before. And if this message has inspired you, I'd love for you to join our community here. Click subscribe, not just to watch more videos, but to be part of a space where women over 60 celebrate beauty, confidence, and life together. Because your journey is just beginning, and you don't have to walk it alone.